As the night deepens and the world outside fades into stillness, you are invited to journey through time. This is a quiet exploration of ancient civilizations, their peaceful rituals, and the timeless wisdom they have left behind. Let the soft hum of history guide you into a state of calm reflection as we discover the tranquil practices that have shaped human culture across the ages. In the shadow of the Great Pyramids, where the vast rolling sands meet the clear blue sky, the ancient Egyptians crafted a civilization that would stand for millennia. Their rituals were deeply entwined with the natural world, and every act they performed, from the planting of seeds to the offering of incense to the gods, was grounded in the belief that peace, in its truest sense, was not just the absence of conflict, but a sacred balance that must be carefully maintained. This was the essence of Ma'at, the divine order that permeated every aspect of their lives. The Egyptians' understanding of peace was complex, a fusion of harmony, justice, and cosmic order. At the heart of their spiritual practice was the concept of Ma'at, which represented truth, justice, and the universal balance that the gods had created. In Egyptian thought, the cosmos was a delicate dance between chaos and order, light and dark, life and death. Ma'at was the force that kept everything in balance. It was not a passive state, but an active principle that had to be nurtured, restored, and maintained by the people. Without Ma'at, the world would fall into Isfet, chaos and destruction. The priests and pharaohs were considered the keepers of Ma'at. They were responsible for ensuring that peace was not only maintained on earth, but that the universe itself was in balance. In daily life, Egyptians would engage in rituals that honored the gods and brought harmony to the land. From the smallest offerings of food and incense at personal altars to the grand ceremonies at the temples, these rituals provided a sense of continuity, grounding people in the peaceful rhythm of the cosmos. The temples themselves were places of tranquility, where priests would perform ceremonies to honor the gods, asking for peace, prosperity, and the continuation of Ma'at. The grandeur of the architecture, the stillness of the sanctuaries, and the rhythmic chanting of prayers created an atmosphere of profound serenity. This was not just a space of worship. It was a space where the divine and earthly realms met in peaceful coexistence. The Egyptians' devotion to ritual extended beyond life and into death. The belief in an eternal journey was central to their spirituality. The afterlife was not seen as a terrifying unknown, but as a continuation of the soul's journey toward harmony. The elaborate burial rituals, including the mummification process, were designed to ensure that the deceased would find peace in the afterlife. By preserving the body and placing offerings in the tombs, they believed they were helping the soul maintain its connection to the world of the living and the world of the gods. Perhaps the most famous text associated with the afterlife is the Book of the Dead, a collection of spells and prayers that guided the soul of the deceased through the trials it would face in the afterlife. These trials were designed to determine whether the soul had lived in accordance with Ma'at during its earthly life. The most well-known passage from the Book of the Dead is the weighing of the heart, in which the heart of the deceased is weighed against the feather of Ma'at. If the heart was found to be heavy with sin and wrongdoings, the soul was devoured by Ammit, the goddess of destruction. But if the heart was light, free of wrongdoing, the soul could continue on its journey to the afterlife, where peace and eternal harmony awaited. This journey of the soul, both in life and death, was framed by the need to maintain balance with the universe. For the Egyptians, every action, whether it was the planting of a seed or the ritual of the dead, was connected to the larger cosmic order. Peace was not just a passive state. It was a careful, ongoing creation, an active endeavor that required participation from all aspects of life. This dedication to balance and harmony provides us with a profound insight. In our modern world, where the demands of daily life often pull us in countless directions, it is easy to forget the importance of maintaining inner and outer harmony. The ancient Egyptians remind us that peace is not something that happens by chance or through inaction. It is something we must actively create, and nurture. We too can seek peace through daily rituals, no matter how small, and through an awareness of the greater harmony that connects us all. The idea of rituals as a source of peace is not unique to Egypt. Throughout history, civilizations around the world have cultivated practices designed to reconnect people with the divine and the cosmos. Yet, what is unique about the Egyptian understanding of peace is the way in which it extended beyond individual tranquility to a universal order. The Egyptians believed that if they maintained Ma'at, they were ensuring the continued balance of the entire universe. Peace was not just a private, isolated experience. It was a cosmic responsibility. As you reflect on the Egyptian practice of peace, it is worth asking yourself, what role do rituals play in your own life? How do you create moments of harmony and balance in your day-to-day existence? Perhaps it is through a morning cup of tea, a quiet walk in nature, or a moment of prayer or meditation. Each of these acts, though small, has the potential to restore order to your world and connect you to something greater than yourself. In the stillness of the night, as you drift deeper into this reflection, consider how you might bring the peaceful wisdom of ancient Egypt into your own life. How might you nurture balance not only in your personal life, but in the world around you? How can you, like the Egyptians, live in alignment with the cosmic order, creating a peaceful existence for yourself and for those around you? And now, as the echoes of ancient wisdom settle gently in your mind, may the stillness you found here guide you, even as you rest. Let the virtues of balance, harmony, and reflection carry you into a night of deep peace. Thank you for joining this journey. This has been Tranquil Sleep Histories. Sleep well.